go ahead and run a call with YOB tonight in the next 45 minutes. And I was like, yes, absolutely. Let's do it. I'm fired up because of the fact that I know how much energy is in this group, and I know exactly what it is that you guys are doing and why it is that you're doing it for the people. So Spila, thank you for having me, and each and every single one of you guys, thank you for jumping on. You know, I recognize that time's one of the most valuable commodities in life. The only thing that we're not going to get back. So with that being said, I appreciate your time, and I'm not here to waste it. My name is Matt Rose. I'm 25 years old. I'm a Chairman 100 here with iMarkets Live. I've had the opportunity to travel all over the world, places I can't even pronounce. I've helped over 30 individuals hit a six-figure income. My business partner and I, Jason, recently hit our first 7 figures. I've been able to mentor thousands and thousands and thousands of individuals. But here's the thing, none of that, absolutely none of that, was the intention. You see, the intention was just to learn how to invest my money. I'll take you guys back roughly about 2.5, 3 years ago. I read something online that stated, if you have X amount of dollars in the bank and you're going ahead and saving it rather than investing it, you might as well be spending it. And to be honest with you guys, that caused a massive shift in my mindset, a massive shift in paradigm, and a massive shift in my life as to where I immediately started looking after methods of investments. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I looked into real estate, I looked into binary options, I looked into stocks, commodities. They were all amazing sources of income, but they took 2 things I didn't have. First of which, a lot of time. Second of which, a lot of money. You see, I was running a full-time business at the time, and I didn't have a lot of time. I didn't have a lot of money to not only invest, but let alone waste. So if you're here this evening and you're working a full-time job, or maybe you're a full-time student, maybe you're a full-time parent, or you're a business owner, you're going to learn about a skill set that you can utilize and leverage that is going to help you guys on a day-to-day basis make profits within the foreign exchange markets without it taking away from what it is that you are already doing. All right, guys. Now, when I first heard about Forex, it was on social media again. And you see, it's crazy. We're the most socially connected generation that there's ever been. And it was on social media again. I saw somebody posting profits, and I recognized closed mouths don't get fed. Let's be honest. So I decided to reach out, and I met an individual by the name of Christopher Terry, who is not only the CEO of iMarkets Live, but also one of the most sought after educators in the industry, one of the most aggressive traders in this niche. And he's been trading for over 20 years, has made millions and millions and millions of dollars. And what he did was revolutionary for my life, because when I first heard about Forex, I'm not going to lie to you guys, the graphs, the charts, the numbers, the colors, the lines, it was a foreign language to me. I had never, ever seen anything like it, right? And I had fear. False evidence appearing real. I had fear towards the unknown. And it wasn't until Mr. Christopher Terry broke down what Forex was in the most simplistic method possible that allowed me to wrap my head around the ideology that trading could change my life if I allowed it to. That trading could change others' lives if I simply learn this skill set. So that's my intention for you guys tonight. I'm going to explain to you guys very thoroughly, but very, very simple, what Forex is. And then I'm going to show you guys an educational platform that our CEO has created here, a series of software, services, and education that is going to teach you guys how it is that you can take a piece of that foreign exchange market. So let's think about Forex, right? Forex is an abbreviation for the foreign exchange market. It's the largest financial market in the world. Roughly $5.3 trillion a day traded in the foreign exchange markets. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to put that into retrospect for you. That's about 10 times the size of the New York Stock Exchange. 10 times the size. So the way it works is fairly simple. In the world, we have countries. These countries have a currency. The currency has a value that's dictated by the economical situation. So things along the lines of commodity prices like oil and gas, things like special events like the Olympics or the elections, things like wars and terrorist attacks are going to go ahead and fluctuate the values of these currencies. Now, previously, the only people that were trading were extremely large hedge funds, big banks, and wealthy individuals with a lot of liquid capital. But now that we are a part of the most socially connected generation that there's ever been, we have access to what's called online brokers. Online brokers have 2 roles. Number 1, they go ahead and they protect our money. Number 2, they give us access to every currency pair in the world. Every currency pair in the world. So instead of having to go to the mall mall or the airport or the bank to exchange currencies, you can now do so from the comfort of your home and the comfort of your phone. We all have smartphones, but is your smartphone making you money? And if it's not, how smart is it, right? So what Mr. Christopher Terry has done is no easy task. He's gone ahead, he took Wall Street, brought it to the Main Street, right? Essentially what he's done is he's created an educational platform that is cutting the learning curve for the average individual. People like you and I now can learn how to profit like the pros. People like you and I don't have to go to college, don't have to jump through hoops, don't have to pay thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in order to learn this skill set. And I'm gonna show you how. Yeah, I'm a strong believer that documentation beats conversation 10 times out of 10. So here's what I'm gonna do for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen. I want to show you guys this documentation. All right. How can iMarkets Live help you learn and earn? You see, within iMarkets Live, we recognize that there are two types of individuals, right, that join this company. The first of which is the individual that states, I may not have the time for this. Or the type of individual that states, I don't want to learn the skill set. I just want to invest, the investors, right? Although I disagree, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. It depends on how it is that you utilize it. But for argument's sake, we cater that individual with 100% hands-free mirror trading service. I'm going to repeat that again. 100% hands-free mirror trading service. A patent software that we have here with iMarkets Live. And what happens here is that trades are placed on your account with no experience required, hands-free. Let me break it down to you guys, the ideology behind this. We have a portfolio of traders ranging anywhere between low risk, medium risk, and high risk. These traders are going ahead and trading their accounts as they normally would be doing. But by utilizing the software that iMarkets Live provides, it's as simple as logging in to Facebook, username, password, click, enter, boom, right? By logging in, here, let's go ahead and if we can refrain from drawing on that'd be greatly appreciated. So by logging in, what's going to end up happening is that whatever happens on your account, or whatever happens on their account rather, is then executed on your account. So what does that mean? Their wins are your wins. Their losses are your losses, right? That's like, an individual going to the gym for you, dieting correctly, and then you staying at home and seeing the results. Now we have two different types of mirror trading services. First of which is called FX Signals Live. Now with FX Signals Live, this is more of a wealth compounding tool. This is for the individual that wants that passive income. What we're seeing on average is anywhere between a 2 to 10% return of investment. And the suggested allotted time for this is anywhere between 12 to 24 months. So by no means is this a get rich quick scheme, but I've never seen my bank account give me 2 to 10%, let alone 0.01%. You see, this is an opportunity for equity to work for you rather than against you. You see, it says here, in the United States, 75% of the population has less than $5,000 in their bank account. You do not retire off of that, and money's not going to compound on its own by just sitting in a bank account. You see, your bank right now is currently trading your money in the foreign exchange markets. How do I know this, Matt? When you go ahead and you put $100 into your account and you go to take that out, funds are not available for the next 24 hours. Why is that? Because of the fact that the money is fluctuating in the foreign exchange market. So here's the thing. You have your money being fluctuated in the foreign exchange markets, but you're not profiting off of it, right? Here's an opportunity for you to be able to profit off of the foreign exchange markets. Your money will grow. So you're not working for that money. Rather, that money's working for you. Now, the second type of mirror trading service that we have here is IML Fusion Trader. Today alone, I made $100 off of this one service. You're going to see that there are a bunch of services that you don't have to sell anything. You don't have to recruit anybody in order to profit within the foreign exchange markets. I've never seen that in this industry. You don't tell a soul you still make money. With the IML Fusion Trader, this is more high activity. As to where the previous one that we just went over, FX Signals Live, you're going to see on average about 5 to 6 trades a month. But on the opposite side of the spectrum, with IML Fusion Trader, you're going to see anywhere between 5 to 6 trades a day. This is far more high activity. You're going to see multiple trades daily. Now, this is for the individual that can stomach risk, that has that high risk tolerance, because with great power comes great responsibility, right? So here within IML Fusion, yes, it can grow anywhere between 15, 20, 30%, outrageous. in a short term, right? We have long-term investments, short-term investments. But with that power comes great risk. So if you are willing to see the volatility, you want to see the consistent profits on a day-to-day basis, and you have that high risk tolerance, then IML Fusion Traders for you. Again, you don't have to sell anything or recruit anybody in order to be able to profit, right? Now, the next type of individual, remember the first type of individual is the type that says, I may not have the time for this, right? The second type of individual is like me. Is like Spila, is like a lot of the individuals, probably the one that invited you onto this call, the type of person that wants to learn the skill set. You see, I have a theory. All of our lives, we've been told, the vast majority of us at least, to go to school, to get good grades, to get a good job, to make good money. So we've been told our entire lives that we have to learn and then we have the opportunity to earn. But I think that's a common misconception, to be honest with you guys. You see, I found a way that we can learn and earn. Copy, paste, profit. Watch this. In iMarkets Live, we have an application called the Swipe Trades application. You can find it right now in your Google Play Store or your App Store. And we have 3 master traders, one of which is our CEO, Mr. Christopher Terry, and 2 others that are our CEO's proteges. And they're analyzing the markets throughout the day. They're doing the research for you. And they send you a notification to this application. It's as simple as swiping left. Let me pull this up. It's as simple as swiping left if you decide not to take the trade, and swiping right if you decide to do so. Simple as that, guys. If you decide to do so and you swipe right, you're going to copy, paste, and manually execute these trades. They're going to tell you when to get into the trade, what your most profitable zones are going to be, how long it's going to take to get into profit. They're going to tell you how much of your account you should be risking per trade. These guys are doing the research for you, and you are taking the trade if you decide to. You don't have to be a Forex guru. You don't have to be a genius. You don't even have to be great in order to profit. But in order to profit, you have to start. You have to start somewhere. And this gives you the opportunity to not only earn, but learn while you earn. Now, a little bit earlier, I spoke about my CEO, Mr. Christopher Terry. He's a personal mentor of mine, like a father figure to me. This is an individual that I've witnessed change thousands and thousands and thousands of lives. He's made millions and millions of dollars, but that's not going to pay your bills. So the money in his bank account shouldn't matter. What I want you guys to understand is that this is an individual that has truly put people over profits, right? He's an individual that's been featured in several different trading books, magazines, and a keynote speaker at several different trading expos. He's somebody that I decided to lock arms with as a student, and then I became a business partner. This is somebody that knows the markets like the back of his hand. Learning from this individual is like learning from, Michael Jordan, basketball, soccer from Messi or Ronaldo, how to rap from Drake. Like, this individual is one of the most prestige individuals that I've seen in this niche. Now, with that being said, he analyzes the markets about 3 to 5 times a week, and he sends you a video that's about 5 to 10 minutes long explaining what it is that he sees in the markets and how it could potentially be an amazing trade to get in on. So again, he's doing the research for you, but this time he sends you a video via email. You log in, you watch this video, and he explains exactly why the markets are fluctuating in the manner they are. You're getting spoon-fed trades from a multi-millionaire trader. Now, here's the thing. All these services are amazing, right? But if I take them away from you, you're no longer profiting. I want you guys to think about these services as supplements. They're going to make you great money, but they're not going to give you true financial freedom. They won't. They won't. You see, if I take these services away, you're no longer profiting, and that is not the goal. The goal is not to give you a fish tonight just so you eat tonight. No, the goal is to teach you how to fish so you feed your family for a lifetime, right? If we take these services away from you, you're no longer profiting. Like I said, these are just supplements. What good does a supplement do for the body without proper exercise, right? The only thing that no one can take from you are the skill sets that you develop. And I'm going to add on to that the knowledge that you possess and maintain. You see, With IML Academy, that's exactly what it is that we provide. We provide beginner, intermediate, and advanced trading on Forex terminology, and the history of Forex. You're going to learn everything from A to Z, even the mindset, how to obtain a proper mindset when becoming a Forex trader. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to qualify you for our mentorship program. Our mentorship program, I feel this service right here, over 50 recorded educational videos, an archive, a syllabus in essence, and the next service, our mentorship program, we could single-handedly, if we got rid of everything else, run this company to the millions and millions of people utilizing this. You see, when it comes to Forex, when it comes to investing, you need a mentor. It's not something that should be learned on YouTube University, right? Because you can learn what to do from any book. You can learn what to do by Googling. You can learn what to do by going on YouTube, but you're not going to learn what not to do. And here's the problem. Every mistake made in investing is a dollar lost. And I don't think anybody here is in the business of losing money. So finding that mentorship is crucial. I've had people join our organization and tell me that they paid $12,000 for mentorship, that they paid $20,000 for mentorship, that they lost $10,000 in mentorship. Finding a mentor to teach you how to take advantage of the largest financial market in the world is very seldom came across. But fortunately for you, with IML TV, that's exactly what it is that we provide. It says 35 here. We're having it updated. Over 60 hours a week of live education and mentorship from individuals that have seen the results that you're looking for. These are individuals that have withdrawn money. These are individuals that are living. You see, just today I was watching one of the traders on Instagram, and he took his account. This isn't an income claim. This is literally what he did. He took his account from a $300, $400 account up to $800 within a 45-minute span, and then 3 hours later brought it up to $2,000. His name's Christopher Derrick. He's running the London session. That's somebody that he teaches you how he did that. He's giving you true education. But here's the thing, that knowledge, that education means nothing if you don't apply it. So here you're going to have the opportunity to learn from the pros that are already pros. You're going to have the opportunity to become a pro because you're learning from these pros. You're going to have the opportunity to profit on a day-to-day basis with these individuals. And we have sessions going on at all times throughout the day to accommodate every time zone and every schedule, guys. Now, the last service that we provide, this is for the more advanced trader. We teach you how to use this, though, so that's not a problem. This heart monitor looking thing, simply put, that's the foreign exchange markets. And the reason that we're looking at this, the reason we're looking at these graphs is because we're looking for a pattern. The reason we're looking for patterns is because patterns tend to repeat themselves, very similar to history. And if you can recognize a pattern, you can then predict what's going to happen next. And in these markets, if you can predict accordingly, you're in a profitable trade. Now, unfortunately, that takes years and years and years and years of working at that skill to recognize those patterns. But by utilizing the Harmonic Scanner, which is, let's break down harmonics. Harmonics are one of the most recognizable patterns and one of the most profitable patterns. iMarkets Live utilize harmonics, put it onto a scanner, a patent artificial intelligence that we have here. And it scans the markets 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, looking for potential setups. And when it finds one, it sends it to you, sends it to you about 7 times a day. No emotion behind it. This isn't a human being. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. No emotion behind it. Straight numbers, math and equations only. This is pushing, and this is being extremely humble. Over 60 to 70% accuracy. It's going to tell you when to buy into the trade, what your most profitable zones are going to be, how long it's going to take to get into profit, what you should be risking. I mean, this is the holy grail. The Harmonic Scanner alone is one of our most profitable products because of its accuracy. So when you jump into iMarkets Live, it may look like a heart monitor right now. The crazy numbers, colors, graphs, charts, lines, it may look complicated. But what we have is no longer theory. It's a proven fact that what it is that we have here, you will learn if you decide to apply what it is that we teach. So how is it that you can get started today, right? How can you get started today? So Earlier, I told you with the IML Academy, which is pre-recorded education, and IML TV, which is live education, we could run the whole company easily off of that. Normally, we charge $50 a month for one, $150 for another. For the 70% accuracy on the Harmonic Scanner, another $150. I mean, these products are paying for themselves. That's why we say that. We know what we have here. It's gold. And then the daily swing trades, our CEO calling out trades, we could retail that at $75 a month. That'd be a total of $425 a month, right? But here's the thing. Today, you get it for $195 initial investment. $195, less than, guys, it's less than $5 a day. $195. And then from there on out to maintain the services, $145 a month. Now, if you decided to add swipe trades, which is copy, paste, profit, if you decided to add IML Fusion Trader, which is more of a short-term auto trader, or maybe the long-term auto trader with FX Signals Live, you can do so for as little as $10 to $15 a month. That's 50 cents a day. Off of IML Fusion Trader alone, guys, you can't fake these numbers. Off of IML Fusion Trader alone, those are all profits from today. I did nothing for that. Completely hands-free. So when I tell you guys that these services make you money with or without telling anybody, I mean it. No sales, no recruiting. It's completely dependent upon what it is that you decide to do. But we give you, all right, I want you guys to think about iMarkets Live like an extremely prestigious university, right? The Yale of Forex, the Harvard of Forex. The services we provide are very similar to your textbooks. And the educators that we have are very similar to your professors. You listen to your professors, you study your textbooks, it's almost inevitable that you're going to be able to profit within the foreign exchange markets. Just like every university, it takes money to learn there, right? But here's the thing, like every university, there are scholarship programs. And what we do is we provide you an opportunity to get these services for free. So for those individuals that are still on the call, that have maintained on the call, I'm going to show you guys how it is that you can get this for free. F-R-E-E. When I hear free, I'll take 4 of them. I love free, right? So let's talk about free, 2 and free. You introduce this concept to 2 people that you like, trust, care, respect, and love the most. Your product is now free. Not that you have to get 2 people every single month, but if I sign up, Luke, and I sign up and introduce this concept to Spila because I want them to hold me accountable, because I want them to learn the skill set with me, because I love them, and they stay on board with me 3 months, I have 3 months of product free. Not just the first package, you get everything absolutely free. And that means, simply put, everything on top of that is now profits. And I think everyone on this call can agree that profits make sense. So let me stop sharing. Guys, when I started this call, like I told you guys, this was not the intention. The intention was not to build the business. The intention was not to be running a call at 10:30 at night. The intention was not, I'm going on a 70-day tour where I'm leaving behind my fiance, my teams, I just moved into my dream house, moving away from my dream house, my dog, the people that I love, to go spread this around the world throughout South, Central America, and Europe. That was not the intention. The intention was to learn how to trade within the foreign exchange markets. But somewhere along the line, when my business partner and I utilized the services for a 60-day span, we fell in love with them because we didn't have to tell anybody. Naturally, we did. Naturally, we began to tell the world because not only were we seeing results, but our peers were seeing results and their peers were seeing results. So there is a compensation plan that is attached to this in the event that you would like to learn that. Get with the person that brought you onto this call and have them show you how it is that you can get paid for sharing this. Because once you start seeing results, it's only natural that, and I promise you this, it's happened time and time again. I've been with this company for the past 2 years. Naturally, you will tell the people that you like, trust, care, respect, and love the most because you will be profiting completely hands-free. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and I want to thank you guys for jumping onto this call. Get with the person that brought you onto this call and get your questions answered effectively because I want you to have the same clarity that I had that's going to allow you to wrap your head around the ideology that trading could potentially change your entire life if you truly allow it to. So on behalf of iMarkets Live, I want to welcome you to the family, welcome you to the team, and welcome you to the financial revolution. You guys have a fantastic evening.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night, and get back to the person that sent you here. You guys rock.